There's nothing quite like match day, especially ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass.
He's one-on-one! He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Almada. That's a throw. Pedro Neto. And smartly reclaimed. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now who's going to be first to this? I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. And a chance! It's in! They are purring, truly purring.
Might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Spell, one that they hope will continue.
Shot could... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister. And this is Messi. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Romero, played out wide. Played back into the centre. And Medina. That's going wide left. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Pedro Neto. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good progress on the left. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's the ball. Oh, shooting chance! João Cancelo gets it clear. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Now it's Martinez. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So we're ready to go. Off the post. Quality ball. He's not got that quite right. .30 gone. Montiel. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
In he goes again. He's got a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Argentina cut their deficit. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Montiel. Now it's Messi. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Great chance here to level it up. And it's Fernandes. Oh, that is a nice touch. McAllister! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vitinha. João Neves running with the ball. That has been slung wide. Oh, well played. Fernandes. De Paul. Martinez. Vega. Diogo Costa. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That is good alertness. Fernandez. Good running, strong and purposeful. And we've reached half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a goal will be. Portugal ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
E aqui estão eles. Vamos saudar os nossos jogadores.
That gets us going once more. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. McAllister. Now Romero. McAllister. McAllister powering forward here. And he is dashing away. Spread to the right. Pass somewhat off target. And they can counter here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Bernardo Silva. And the finish! And again. And no mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Clinical, just clinical. Martinez has got himself a free kick, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
João Neves. He's picked his way through. And Messi! And that's a tiny finish. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Começou pela Argentina. Aos 58 minutos de jogo, com a camisola. Número
Shifting
10,
momentum, perhaps.
Messi.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair...
Oh, what a mistake! Very nicely done. Romero, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for the run. Medina looking to hit the byline here. He's come in hard. Argentina have their second corner now. Martinez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, great run. Here's a chance. No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And now they can clear their lines. Driving through the middle. Fernandez. And Almada. It's gone out for a throw-in. Almada. He is through here. Nice control. Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Almada. Martinez. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Bruno Fernandes is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Almada. And there's the shot!
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
There's the crossfield ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Martinez. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Oh, good finish. Argentina are level. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
De Paul. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Paul. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off.
There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal may have thrown this away at the death. Can he? Will he? Oh, he's missed!
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Martinez. Oh, it's come loose. He's got away. Martinez! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Might want to be careful there.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Martinez. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Cristiano Ronaldo reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should...
Pedro Neto!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
McAllister. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And this is Ronaldo. Medina with a definite foul there. Medina has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should...
And the shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping! Fernandes.
This is the time you need that pace. There they go, hunting again.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Vega can get it clear. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here. Tries one from range. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Medina is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And that has gone straight into touch. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Araujo has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Now it's Pedro Neto. Medina gets across to intercept that. Romero. Shot could be on. And Martinez! Goal! Argentina! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
First breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That should get the job done. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Sends it crossfield. João Neves. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, a delicate chip through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandez. Almada. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he's found a way past. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Montiel. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ronaldo going after that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Almada knocks it into space. And the finish! João Cancelo can clear it away. And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Portugal are level. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Portugal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
McAllister and Almada. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, shoots! He doesn't look too happy with that. It's their second corner of the game. McAllister! And another try! It's there! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Vega has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Closing in on goal. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great...
Big chance! Nearly, but not quite. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Messi. He's having a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And
well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Bernardo Silva. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Good running, strong and purposeful.
That's good play from him.
Picked out brilliant. Oh, Mada! That's another chance. Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early...
Shot, surely! Has fallen kindly here. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now this could be a chance. And he's straight offside. Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And they can counter here. Now it's Messi. Romero, and that has left him in a heap. Martinez, shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Shot at goal! In he goes again! And it's in! They are playing them off the park! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
He's got 4! That is remarkable! Argentina are having a ball here.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, that's fabulous! De Paul.
Such good technique.
Here comes the cross. And that is De Paul! And that is faded wide.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Fernandes. Medina. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. Well, that has not gone well. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played up towards the front line. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Montiel. McAllister. And here's the Paul.
Oh, great feat, that.
Chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Pedro Neto. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Medina. And that is out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Romero. And here's the Paul. Decent chance! Superb by De Paul! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided...
He's gone for goal! And again! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. And he's got... And Martinez! Vega clears without hesitation. And now the breakaway, and he's managed to get free. Could go... Oh, great chance! Great chance! And it's in! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Portugal get their goal, a bit of respectability restored.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister. Well, that looks a decent ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Martinez. And Almada.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He's not got that quite right. Almada gets on his bike and on the move. He's found the way. Martinez! And he's managed to get rid. That's a sharp pass. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Chance for... And there's a goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez. And he's quick to get rid. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and
De Paul! That's another chance! Goal! Argentina! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Martinez. Argentina have reclaimed it. Played out towards the right wing. McAllister. Good ball, good take. Martinez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Medina. And that has left him in a heap. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And they've got rid. Almada! That is decidedly lacking.
Almada clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him then.
He's picked his way through. Shoots! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
McAllister. Now it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. Almada takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention.
And the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Tries to pass it through. Martinez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Paul. Oh, that's fabulous. He's come in hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Picked out Brick. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, good take in a good area. That has been slung wide. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good-looking ball. So, what can they make of this? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all... And it's been given away. He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ambitious ball here. Short changes him with that pass. Pedro Neto has it out wide and in space. Portugal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And that has put paid to that. Now that looks a decent ball. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, almost a sixth!
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Nice-looking ball.
Beautifully.
And that is the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Tries a shot! Cleared without hesitation. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now there's a... Oh, mother!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedro Neto. Well, that's been cut out, well played. De Paul steaming forward at pace. Will play through for the wide, but... And Messi! Bruno Fernandes getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tap.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussion. Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. Bruno Fernandes. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. De Paul, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Pass somewhat off target.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fernandes. Now it's Martinez. Now this could be a chance. Bernardo Silva. And this is Ronaldo. McAllister. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Messi! And that is a routine catch.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
De Paul makes a move down the right. Vega gets over and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He shifted it to the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. And we have our very first corner. He's in a great... He's having a shot! No, got right underneath it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a quick one. Oh, that's superb. Can he It's hit the upright. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Wonderful save by Martinez.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
He is through here.
That was lovely, that.
Martinez plays it in. Diogo Costa claims it without any fuss. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's just beyond his reach. Romero pressing high and with purpose. Could be danger here. Oh, he's one-on-one. There's the shot. And he hits the net. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Portugal still making a fight of this. Now it's and Messi! He's put it wide.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pedro Neto. Now that's well seen too. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Some good work on the right flank here. It's a pretty loose pass. And the number on the board is 3. He's looking wide. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. And he's found a way past. Martinez! And there's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So that's it. It is all over. Portugal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it's certainly...
Oh, he's having a goal! Messi! Genius!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's delightful. Fernandes. And it's McAllister. Mendes cuts out the pass. It's just beyond his reach. Space for him to turn and look. De Paul finds himself offside. Vitinha. Can he get it through? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Montiel. Montiel makes a move down the right. Now it's Martinez. And he's found a way past. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, just a real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
McAllister. Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he finish? Well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And that should get the job done. Cross goes in there. He's done well to get that clear. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And he is deftly away. And he's straight offside. Vitinha. Still very early doors. And he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Some good work on the right flank here. Araujo powering forward here. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive.
Tries from a long way out. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that could be pivotal! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. McAllister cuts it out. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Not the most accurate pass. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Pedro Neto.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the... Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal have their second corner now. Fallen kindly here. Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Vitinha. That has not gone well. Almada. And they can counter here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Portugal claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Driving forward. And it's Fernandes. That's destined for the flank. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Pedro Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Almada. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, back in possession and ready to go again. And he's running through. Nice bit of trickery.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! Vitinha venturing down the left. Montiel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's really well manoeuvred. João Cancelo chasing after it. He's in a great position here. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Romero is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. And he's gone searching crossfield. McAllister makes a dash for it. Now it's Martinez. Almada. Now it's De Paul. De Paul! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. worth a try.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And that is well cleared. He's having a hit! Fernandez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Messi. Oh, good spread. He is through here. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed.
Oh no, this does not look good. Shot and he shoots! It's a goal! A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And yes, it's him again. Argentina cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely...
He's having a shot! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Martinez. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Fernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Almada gets into a good position. Martinez. João Neves getting this one clear. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Cristiano Ronaldo collecting the match ball, and it is his. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Portugal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.
Bebam de forma responsável. Qualquer indivíduo que apresente sinais de embriaguez ou comportamentos desapropriados será expulso do recinto. Muito obrigado.